Second video already out within the week. It's gonna be really embarrassing if that's not the case. But within the week, woo! Within the week, second video. Fifth part, Danganronpa out. You didn't think it was gonna happen, did you? Huh? You didn't think. Like I said, I already played this. I already watched this part of the gameplay before. No, not gameplay. I watched this shit in the anime. I know Kuwabara over here did this. Josuke, gosh, man, move. All right, come on, where are we going, Byakuya? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. There's a dumbbell, there's a blood stain. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object was what killed her. You don't say.
Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yeah, makes sense to me. Locker room dumbbell has been yeah. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna read the green text sometimes. There's got some blood in it, must have happened during the murder. Keep it pushing. Bloodlust, let's investigate that a little bit more. The word bloodlust is written on the wall, and blood, what's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Let's talk to the real detective over here, even though she's ass. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the unlifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Just ego in your shit. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Okay, move it. Let's talk to her.
Just like a room all the time. Now it's become such a terrible stuff.
Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own choice.
What makes you say that?
She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
I don't think physicality aspects is what she was talking about, by the way. Damn, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to do my nigga voice anymore. I'm a little sad. That's actually a little depressing now I think about it. Alright, it doesn't matter. Keep it pushing.
So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really be exercising that late?
perhaps.
You know, or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she probably was avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
He invited her to join us more than once. She never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
It's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did not want. She didn't want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train secret?
Makoto! Talk to somebody else. My throat's starting to hurt.
Pause.
But then she would also have come with somebody else.
It's a possibility, I think.
Alright, cool. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright, that's good. I guess let's look around a little bit more. Is there really much more to be? There's a fresh blistering on the carpet. The bus has been splattered with the blood during the murder. Okay, so as far as death, I don't think there's really much more for us to see around here. I think what we need to start looking for is alibis more than anything else. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Dude! You heard Chirio talk about, right? All I need to get is stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said something like that more than once.
Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here.
Does she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't that strong.
I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. It's because of Chirio's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. That's true. I believe it's about time for us to move on.
Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy, this little pushy bitch. I just got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, we really did. Come on. So this is our next location.
huh? These places related to the investigation?
Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
remember right, this card reader's meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Oh my god. Has he
been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about the card reader.
Yep.
Yep! The card reader. The card readers have all been designed to interface with each other, each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There was some sort of erratic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, I mean, only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, oh, well, I'm doing the wrong word. In other words, Shiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. I can see your fucking cogs turning in your brain, Makoto. You figuring it out, you dumb bitch. See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Shihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
No, I was actually thinking about how much of a
such
bitch you are.
ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple.
Am I wrong, though?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Not doing that laugh.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togambi family. So you managed to step out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something for someone, then that means you would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy.
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes you want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you were unfortunately lacking in the mental facilities, so I'll just fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on, you dumb fuck. Alright, come on, let's go. Card reader has been added to True Blood section of your handbook. Okay, so clearly someone stole the thing off the dead body. We came to the main hall.
What the fuck are we here for? Okay.
Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Yeah, come on, let's go. I want this one. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but why? What are they doing here? So you finally found them. What?
You knew these here, bitch?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to
Junko.
Leon and Sayaka.
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka was, whatever.
You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
I see, yeah, now I understand. Okay. Main mail, Main Hall E handbooks have been added to the Truth Bullet sections of your handbook. Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's a strange. Not strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs, okay. Oh, we're just revisiting Leon. It's not playing. Oh, there we go. What is happening? Low lag there. The memory of it came flooding back. A cruel punishment would lead to Leon's death. The execution of the mastermind concocted a cruel, heartless death.
You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
What is happening? Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now I'm ready!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to the student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it would do crap. But even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear
But
you!
it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow, without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? His handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared.
What the fuck? What? What happened?
Kuma said it's not.
Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, how about you blow into it, see how it works? Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about this isn't bothering me. Whatever. Okay. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, whatever. Okay, then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite. Not quite. Not quite.
What? What do you mean by that, Byakuya?
To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then you really think you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
Oh, there's nobody else who could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method, and like a ghost attacking, suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Oh, fuck.
Genocide Jack. They say he kills thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Could one of us really be a demented, some psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
They're really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Something like that, really. I hate you too. Oh,
Big Trouble, need your
I
help.
don't have time to play with you.
we're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency, an emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me. It's a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, Hina.
But that's an emergency. Then tell us.
An emergency? What happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting strange earlier. What should we do? Oh, sorry.
What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. Suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, let's hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
She head to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely.
You're right.
Is Toko inside some kind of emergency?
You guys are too slow. I think you're just moving too fucking quickly.
So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she's doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try to talk to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, come on. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
what?
What?
Oh, nothing.
No.
It's just that
Perfect. Perfect.
Tina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Yeah. Dummy.
Leave me alone.
Shut your murdering ass up.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Why are they doing all this crazy shit when a murder is happening? Can we like chill out? Like please? Oh my god.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face.
What the fuck was that? Like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I already know this part of the story, but even if I didn't, I won't let them have control. I won't. Did she say her? Or did she just say I won't let Genocide Jack? Okay. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. Very obvious it's her. Very obvious.
Hey, Byakuya, you think you can ask her? You know she's got that thing on you. Come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You gonna talk to her? Byakuya, wow, I guess you can't be nice
If you want, you're gonna ruin it, bitch. Don't drop the bag. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula!
It's Byakuya.
It's Byakuya. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was all that shit that you and Toko were just talking about? Sorry about Genocide Jack? Something about a promise?
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
oh yeah, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Not waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
Byakuya!
And I hurried to catch up with I should have said Sasuke there. I tried to talk to him several times to see what, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library, nigga.
The library?
How did I know? Come on, let's go in. I'm actually speeding through this shit, though. If I remember what's under the...
It's just an archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
Wow,
Oh, well, there's so many books and files.
so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I must say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. The wooden box is empty, although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something else.
I wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was at the library. An extension cord, huh?
Wasn't that used to hang up the girl? With this man.
Oh yeah, it's the same one that's in the library before. I don't remember everything about this particularly, but from what I remember, I think Byakuya is the one who kept the body after, just to make this all the more interesting. I might be wrong. I don't know.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, but I thought I'd put it to good use. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a shy bonnet, indeed, to select that file.
Huh?
That's right.
That's a report on the presidential assassination. The original was kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for people. Without making a sound, I returned the files to the shelf. Yeah, very smart, buddy.
There's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's all these
That's
things?
enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a common.
You mean like the members of the Diet or something?
No, I mean like the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. The government. The IRS. Popeyes. You ready to be disappeared for? Take a look. There's some very interesting people in there.
You're just kidding, right?
Louisiana. Am I? Okay. I'll just let it go for now. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. You've been thinking of looking through any of them. Let me give you a little warning. These things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kind of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to take a look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. They are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
So you finally begin to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's
Interesting.
home to the classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your little preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's just like, why the fuck are they all here? I mean, there's so much. How could anyone have put this all together?
Suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's peak really wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. So, it's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How could you possibly believe it so easily? Things like that are so usually impossible.
I read all of the Epstein files. Usually, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What you think your what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Document gathered here are genuine. I have times there's no doubt. You already said people who watch this are sickos, murderers. What are you?
Hold on a second. You saying you've read all these documents and more than once? Well, this has to be top secret confidential stuff, so why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our own home. Ours is bigger, of course, and it's not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes the foreign powers as well as domestic.
How's that possible?
So in other words,
I'm upper class, bitch. Stop talking to me. I already told you the secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through these reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's actually a mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all these reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many. Allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. First characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in the blood and the bodies with blah blah blah. Exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Oh. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and the other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in media has ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was suddenly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That's right. There's evidence that Genocide Jack had hidden himself among the rest of us.
And Genocide Jack really is such a beautiful fiendish killer. Really is walking around around among us.
interesting.
Among us?
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think this would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? Or I've already seen, whatever. You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Get your bitch ass out my face. Don't piss me off.
Yakian, about that genocide case file. Did you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Yaki handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. The names of Genocide Jack victims ran on several pages. Ken Hada 32, Kitsura 117, Shoji Gaku 23, Kano Ise 14, Takeshi Yoshida 30. There's no end to it, but one thing perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. No, not the same way. All of these are scissors, literally scissors. Pinned into the wall by scissors. It's completely different from the rope thing, which makes it even more likely this is copycat. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page?
Why do you have to question everything? Just do it. Like, why does he do that? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during the holidays, the day or night. The most common time for the killing to take place is on holidays in the afternoon. Based on this fact, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. As an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests
That the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. Split personality. Oh, right. Split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. I'm part of another totally unbelievable story, but this is one of the more unbelievable. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else What? Why is it on auto? Wait. How do I turn that off? Genocide Jack.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Miyake, wait!
As usual, Miyake turned left without another word. I hurried out the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some crucial things we need to take care of before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like
I
that?
don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues to me. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Who is it? I have to find out. Find what it takes. To do that, there's somewhere I need to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find everything I can. Wait, Makoto, you're actually being useful for once. Because, like, why are you thinking about going back to the boys' locker room? That's actually that's confident, nigga. He's actually doing something, like, important for once. Not being fucking useless. I like that. Oh, God. That's not gonna...
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find? Cannot reveal it just yet.
That's it. I'm
But I
sure of
guarantee
it.
that I will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she was something worthwhile, too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it
She
would seem...
refused to tell me, like, when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dwarves. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Okay, come on, let's go to the boys' locker room real quick. So, are we gonna talk about this? Because that's definitely where it took place. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room has been added to the truth bullet section. Yeah, that's where maybe the person actually died and they tried to clean it up. Yeah, let's go back to the girls' locker room, see what we can find real quick. What have you find, buddy? Because this is your job. Can we lock in?
Hey, Kyokyo, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. Absolutely. I'm ready to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But,
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another one. And then look at the body, then ensure his handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. That's true. Okay, come on. Go. Like I said, she wasn't stabbed.
Yoko said,
No, Kyoko's actually examined the body one time. It's early, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. It looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug. Yep. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. It's an issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Yeah. I've seen Genocide Jack after looking through the Genocide Jack file. Something is not quite right. What does this all mean? States of a dead body have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. Figure that out. There's a certain place you need to revisit the body, revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable! What a wretched beast to do such a thing! I cannot forgive this! Oh. Okay, I should be reading this. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster for the big breasted swim school. But the poster's been switched, but if they were, why? What reason anybody have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Two locker rooms over here. Who would know more about the locker room? Who would know more about the locker room? Who would know more about the locker room? You spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
Oh god.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been
I'm
switched?
sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. See, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
You have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but they don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee down a glass. They're exercising. Anyway, I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room and left the stain.
Stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. Noticed it earlier, the stain has disappeared. It only seemed someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain there to begin with.
Spring stain, yada. Okay. Damn, this music is fucking good, man. So far, we've sat there and framed Toko, because Toko's, you know, crazy. And we've also sat there and tried to press Byakuya, because we know that it's a copycat killing, obviously. But we've not done anything that would make me think it was fucking Mondo yet. Even though we know it's him. Honestly, I don't think I would know it's Mondo at this point. I think I would think it was Byakuya for certain. To do a triple flick throws me off. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head is all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts. Really? Bet sure would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was one of her big regrets. Should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. She didn't really like hanging out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. I guess she was kind of a pick-me, you know? Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she just used to guys spoiling her. The law says she can't just book by the way. She really does just call her a pick-me. I think so. I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Yeah. Ayutaka has been a true build and shit like that. Yeah, I already know that nigga's a dude, which is why I gave him the man voice in the first place. Let's see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet. The last time I saw it was definitely on it. It's definitely right there. That's right, Byakuya was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yeah, boom, we needed that. That helps a lot. Let's go in here. It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Yeah, I could think of Toko doing it. How do I pull up the map again? Fucking hell. Oh, okay. God, the music is loud! Oh.
I guess I'm louder. Let me turn it down a tiny bit though. There. Celeste, what are you doing here?
Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most
I
unfortunate.
knew you were going. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Whatever. I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself must misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her. Theodore was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This is right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I
indeed.
assume she was merely stocking up to exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed back to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carry, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Cool. Ding dong big ball, nigga. Is it time already? Are you serious?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the...
Damn, I have 15 minutes before this fucking event is about to start.
About to begin.
I have 15 minutes before it starts. It sucks, but I think I'm gonna have to save here. The red door is right through there. Alright, fuck it, let's go. Take this map off. I don't think I'm gonna beat this in time, but we will find out if I have 13 minutes to do this shit.
So everyone is ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo,
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
Where am I, mama?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial this
What are
time.
you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll just go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
Just like that, just like you said a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind her. I just told him I didn't know what to do, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible.
Whoa, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Somehow, someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Alright. I'm not gonna... Okay, well, guess I can't say it yet. I'll give you plenty to work with. Show us how far our logic can take you. But there's something odd about Toko's behavior. I did not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it.
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro? And remember, we know now.
Well then.
The villain who performs the his act on a weaker individual.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit for being 3D, she was quite remarkable.
Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. God damn it. Look at all these goddamn voices in here. I'm so glad more of these people are gonna die. It just makes all this easier. Progression will be easier, all of it. Good God. Can't wait for this nigga to finally die. Please die. I don't want to do that voice anymore. You have no choice. We have to do this. Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Steel box sank with heavy clanking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, we arrived.
What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with your stupid ass questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, good. You're ripped, ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills,
Everyone,
chills,
please find your assigned
thrills.
seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly decision, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Do you want to save the data? Absolutely. I guess save it this one. Before we start, I will have to come back later. I have to go through this event. It literally starts in 9 goddamn minutes. Shout out Lib. And then when I finish that, then yeah, I'll come back and play this and attempt this as much as I possibly can. Last time I played, low-key was like, I want to say like a week and a half ago. Okay, maybe I should start doing the other days, because low-key some of these skills would have been nice to have, I won't lie to you, but I think I'll be fine with what I have though. I don't care. Let's get to it. Class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We know this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But
Alright.
if you pick the wrong one,
We all die.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Is it
and
this?
the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Gotcha.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Boom. Okay, cool. We can do that. Make your argument. Inside jack, vibrators lamp, locker room dumbbell. It's clear dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file,
Bruh.
the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
You think you should prove the contrary to what I said? No. No, I didn't even do that.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Okay.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Didn't mean to do that.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No.
Interesting.
Damn it,
Certainly.
bitch.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong! It was a dumbbell, you dumb fuck!
Sorry.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime?
Absolutely.
It was covered in blood,
Yeah.
and there was nothing else at the scene that
Keep-
could have caused that kind of injury.
Keep spitting.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Boom.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
No room.
You looked at her head wound?
Science. Investigation. Sherlock.
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
We do,
Let's
because
move
you're
on
low
to
key on the
discussion
chopping
of the
block.
culprit.
We know it's not you, but you're on the chopping block.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish
Fiendish
serial killer.
Genocide Jack.
Genocide.
No. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, might as well. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt disruptive reactions. Your true bullets will disappear if they hit lines, so think of them as an obstacle in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the A button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when your silencer is out. I don't even know what buttons you are because I use it. Oh, bro, okay. In case you forgot about the silencer, just focus on the situation in front of you. Well, then good luck and have fun. Yeah, okay. Make your argument. I got this. Genocide Jack, library disconnect, locker room dumbbell. Okay, so it's probably Genocide Jack file, right?
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed.
Hold up.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Yo, how do I put my silencer on?
Come on. There's just no proof for it.
What? Come on, Makoto, don't scare me. Huge move! I didn't mean to. Okay, hold up, lock in.
There's just no proof for it.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong! No proof? Read a book, you dumb.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
Okay.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
With your boyfriend?
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Right.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
Wrong, but I'm gonna let you keep
The first
spitting.
is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Okay, that's true.
Oh, that's right. Food lust.
He is my favorite character, though. Let me chill out on him.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The characteristics of the Genocide Jack case, which would be the blood message left behind or the murder to hide the blood victim's position.
I got it!
Yeah, that's obvious.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Right.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Ah, and you, and Byakuya.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Yeah, what's the logical answer?
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Nope.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Well, yes, but not because of us.
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
What?
Damn, that was really anti. Yeah. It's her. Nigga, no suspension, no, didn't let it sit in the air, nothing. Just straight up. Yeah, it's her. Get her.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a second.
What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, exactly.
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Okay.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Okay, now you just, nigga.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
I'm saying the same thing, Dibbadale. Doesn't seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Hey, bro, come on. Why is he breaking it apart? Why can't we just say, okay. Hangman's Gambit. Hey, come on. Let's get through this. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of S's, so I'm gonna shoot S. Nope, I was wrong. B? Nope. I. Okay. Z? No. Oh. Oh. Wait, are you serious? That's the word we're looking for? That's terrible. That can't.
Now I understand.
It's crazy.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
No. That's not what you just had me write out. You had me write out schizo. Don't do that.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Yeah.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
All these professional terms that you would not have me write out a second ago. Nigga, you had me write out SCHIZO. Stop it.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Because it's accurate.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Absolutely. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality is it have to do with her. She arrived late, her behavior changed. Boom. Come on.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual.
Yeah, that'll
right?
kind of fucking do it when you have a split personality.
That's right.
Yep.
Think back.
Yeah.
She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine. Yeah, some shit like that. Well, a dead body? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm gonna give her a lisp. Fine. The world has a front and a back, top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of life. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yep.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, when she...
Taka says her tone was different. She snaps at that nigga. Byakuya says, that bitch a murderer. She doesn't say anything. That's the first words that came out of her mouth. That is insane. That is insane.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood.
Yep.
And
Oh, my fault. My bad. I think it was kind of obvious what they were saying.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Jack have control. I don't know what else that could possibly ever mean. I drive the killer out of there. Come on.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Right.
It was to keep her other person.
Right. We know.
Toko was afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, of killing even more people.
Right.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I'm him.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You said you wouldn't snitch. This is real? What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me.
You've only yourself to blame. Wait, he probably said it already. I just spit. Okay.
This is the real world.
Real world.
Not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Fuck that anime.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Swallow 1,000 needles.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Murderer.
But in spite of that promise...
In spite. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't. No. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh, that's just mean. That's mean.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Oh.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
If she's a split personality, then it's not a rush. It's not, or not her rush anyway. Doesn't make any sense. Bro, I burnt one of my eyebrows not too long ago. Look how thin one of my eyebrows are in comparison to the other one, bro. One of them's like handsome, the other one's like fucking like losing it, bro.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but...
She didn't try. Oh, also, this is my food.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Crap.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged forward. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yes. What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Good question, man.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And
Ooh.
what happened is a textbook split personality.
Deadpool.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Yeah, I don't care for this person. I think she's even more annoying than the other one.
She's so intense.
Annoying. Yeah.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
What?
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
No.
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
This is true.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Oh, I don't want to voice this character.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
Well, I mean, I guess the motive is what? Insanity? A murderous fucking fiend?
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Hiding stuff, right.
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
That would make sense.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But Sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
I don't think she cares. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more detail about all of this. Boom, asking questions and making arguments, asking questions. Okay. Disappearing stain. Stats to the dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Yeah.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that
Yeah.
would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
Here's about to come.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Nope. Eat dick, little nigga.
No, that's
Then you got that wrong! Bitch!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Press that
I
nigga.
think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yeah.
Huh? How's it any different?
Go ahead and tell him.
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Talk to him.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Yeah.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Talk to him.
I got it! For one, the
Cause
of death is different.
different.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Lesbians.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
What I say.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Boink.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
What was used to suspend her?
I got it!
Yep.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend
What
her?
they use. What they use.
They used something
More!
like a rope
Oh,
to
sorry.
hang her up by her wrists.
Right.
What is your point?
Yep.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else
Was
was
used
used
to
to
suspend
suspend
them.
them.
More lesbians!
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Exactly.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Wait, I like calling him Big Mac now. That's calm.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Talk to him.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
They're all men.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrenders victims that didn't fit in. I think I figured it out. I know why she got.
I got it!
Boom.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Yeah, gang.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
We all had danglings.
Okay, good.
They were all guys?
Good job.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Oh, wow.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Funny that.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
What is with this bitch is an Italian?
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Absolutely.
We get it.
Good.
You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
That's what she said, nigga.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
She's gonna pull out her
Any
scissors.
scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway!
He's so on something, bro.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yeah. That's what we've established.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. Only one person who could have copied Genocide Jack. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Here's my answer.
Tell him. Tell him what?
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out. You'd have no
problem.
problem gaining
Yeah.
access to classified government
Yeah.
documents or
Yeah.
internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Oh, he quiet now.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it! The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yeah.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back,
Probably
and
when you
thinking
asked
about
me
it
for
now,
help.
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh. In the locker rooms, the suspicious exhibition dude. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? So if nobody searched the locker rooms, let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
Yeah.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Talk to him.
Okay then. What's so strange about it?
Let him know.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Just click after the about it. It just said, need to make it clear to everyone. New element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure, why not? Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the Y button, then you'll memorize the weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot at once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer or a lot. Yeah, I got you. I got it. I got it. Probably. We'll see.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Oh, I didn't mean to shoot
What's so
that.
strange about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's a natural...
The victim...
Was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Talk to him, because I'm confused now.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Fair enough.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Press that nigga.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Yeah, you're the one being pressed right now.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead.
I don't need
Show
more
us.
than that, but whatever. It's Byakuya's attitude. It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but it's acting like he's nothing to
What's
do
the
with him.
matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yeah.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between the case and other genetic murders. The evidence surrounds what's hidden in there. What could it possibly be? Well, no one else, you said it yourself, no one else knew that he was suspended in the air up until, I guess, Byakuya knowing. Screen stain, Celeste account. Celeste account.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special, and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh shit.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Go back. I already know what to do. Come on.
Never seen that rope before in my life.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Press him.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say,
Extension
that
cord.
extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Press that nigga.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yep. Well, we don't know if he killed him. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Intuition.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
There's not something's not right. Byakuya's mark. There's something in there that concerns me.
I got it!
Yep.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
Oh.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Why does he sound so fucking sarcastic? I don't like that. Get that smirk off your face.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
I hate this bitch.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Talk to him.
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
Talk to him.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Okay, did that just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
He's mad I figured it out and he didn't. This angry bitch. Evidence that shows the murder took place else. I need to just focus on, okay, coffee. No, first I have to prove the scenes are switched. Okay. No, I hear you. Boom.
I got it!
Yep, talk to him.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Talk to him.
Proof
is some posters?
Absolutely.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys'
I'm so
locker
glad I
room
skipped
had
that live, bro.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Ask Taka.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yep.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Yeah.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
That the thing was scrubbed away. It's that the fucking they were moved. Yep. Come on. Boom.
I got it!
Talk to him.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Why though?
But why would anyone do that?
Especially because we didn't find any stains of blood as well.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Okay.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Talk to him.
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Yep.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Time for the big reveal everyone's been waiting
She
for.
had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
She reckon Chihiro would have gotten the boy or something. Yeah, okay.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
That actually's not a
I'm
bad.
sure that would have been no problem for her.
But why?
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Talk to him.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Boom.
No, that's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Not exactly.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and
And
you'd
be
safe.
cool because that's some dumbass loop.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Right.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the only one who did it. No.
Hold
Come
on
on.
a second.
There we go. There was somebody with some sense in here so we can go over there and just figure out what the fuck is actually going on. Thank you, Monica.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Talk to him.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Talk to him.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that,
Oh. There you
why
go.
don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Wow. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought this was all gonna happen in one. Okay.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Let's go. I already know what she's about to do. She's about to go there and expose information of all the secrets. And the secret for one dude. The thing is, okay, let me stop. We did off with the Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was whatever. Oh, the body's still hanging there. Crazy.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Dude's a sicko.
No way!
Oh, never mind. Okay.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Thank you.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Funny that.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Their hands together in a brief prayer. Sakura then begin to quietly examine the
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
She getting mad at the idea of why? I didn't know you were transphobic. Oh my god. Sakura's eye was started to start staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Damn.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
I thought that she was just gonna expose everybody's secrets, not just do it like that, but I guess that works. Oh wait, no, you can't expose a secret because someone was murdered.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
Right.
Yes,
I'll
well,
pick it from there, right?
I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Right. Chihiro was actually a guy. I thought he was actually kind of hot.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
That's transphobic.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
He was checking him out, is what I'm hearing.
This is a most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Right, that's for certainty.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
I still don't know how, though.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Well, we accuse him of moving the body. That's for sure.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
So this is just purely instincts.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
The thing is, the logic in that doesn't make any sense, because it still does. If we're of course doing the wrong person, and he's not the one who murdered the body in the first place, he would die with the rest of us. He's a suicidal maniac. It's for his own sick enjoyment, but he's gonna die off of it, so it doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. And if it goes too far along, it's not like he's gonna be able to convince anybody.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
Yep, because even you didn't know, bitch.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
Truly is the best question of all.
My reasons hardly matter right now.
Yes, they do.
Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
About the same, 50-50.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya.
Are you fucking slow? We just established.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Right.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Now, Mondo, say something.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Shut. He's no spine.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Thank you, Taka. Call this nigga out.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
Alright.
We still have time to make our decision.
How much time?
That's very true.
No, that's a genuine question. How much time do we have? How long can we just go through this?
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? He's not a Chihiro. There's one thing that we can be sure. Chihiro, the killer is a guy. The killer is a guy, right? Boom, 50-50. Seemed the crime was the boys' locker room. You would know boys' handbook to get in, since Leon's handbook is apparently broken. The killer would have to have used their own. In other words, the killer has to be a guy. Let's find more clues. Come on, let's find more clues then. Come on. Let's go through this. Blue's clues, blue's clues, blue's clues, blue's clues. Library does experience thing. It's left account. Okay. The best thing to do with Celeste account, right?
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in.
It came over, man.
No!
And only...
Boom.
No.
You got that wrong.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
And why didn't you speak up if I didn't say anything?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
God.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better go. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Well, I do like that logic until us coming to a conclusion, alright? But granted, you could be in a hurry because other people in this place constantly work out. So other people in this place constantly work out. You also don't want to be seen by anybody, especially when you're hiding your gender. So it could just be a general like stasis of that as well. But I do agree with you, you know, keeping somebody waiting or waiting for somebody. This is where fucking Donut Girl and Sakura come by saying, oh yeah, she would talk to a bunch of men, specifically Mondo, and then Mondo gets caught. Can we get to this, please? Please, bro.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Woohoo! What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Boom.
Huh?
Talk to him.
You know who the killer is.
No, I don't. Girl, stop smiling at me like that. I don't know.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Boom.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
I'm also confused.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Talk to him.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Right, but the
All
jacket.
the bags in there are the same.
Well,
Okay, but the
if I
jacket.
remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Right.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Talk to him.
Perhaps. Let's explore that.
Talk about it. We know some people to kill somehow. It's really hard to believe. Boom, 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 boom. Make your argument, okay? Strange thing, Celeste's account, okay? I don't really. I mean, I guess it's still Celeste's account, right?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading.
Right.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Right.
So next we have to ask,
Right.
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is...
I mean...
The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Celeste never said what color it was. Boom! You're shot. I'm caught you, Mondo.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Caught him.
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago,
Talk to him.
she said,
I saw him make a tracksuit into a duffel bag and that, yeah, but never said blue.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's
Blue.
blue tracksuit?
Talk to him.
What are you? You just.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just.
He was about to get away with it too. He was doing okay.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Talk to him.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
It's because they were working out
is if
together.
he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Yeah.
That's the only possibility.
Yeah.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
Just stop questioning it and go along with it. God damn it.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone. As the jacket wasn't leaving
when
out
Celeste
anymore.
noticed it,
Boom.
Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely
Completely in,
the bag.
yeah. Come on.
You just ran into him briefly. You couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Boom.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
It's done with you, boy.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
And I suppose it worked.
That's
Why is it like a... Who said who did it to put them in the edge?
That's right.
Yo.
However,
Okay.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Yeah, mainly because it was a fucking dumbbell that killed him with kind of precision, and Mondo's probably one of the more stronger dudes that can audibly end up doing that, you know? Also, Chihiro was trying to talk to Mondo on multiple occasions. Everyone else he kind of disliked was kind of a freak or an idiot or dead. So it's kind of like, who else is supposed to talk to?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he was acting? No, wasn't it?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
Bro,
Maybe you didn't.
Mondo, you tend to refer to men and women differently.
You only call guys dude.
Dude.
For girls, it's chick.
Oh.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Oh.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Hey, she's the greatest detective, man.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one.
Mondo is.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Insane. Just because you weren't coming out big 2026, it's June. Y'all both could have celebrated together. What is wrong with you? Why'd you murder? Over there, G's murdering T's. That's alphabet gang violence. We don't do that around here. Come on, man.
Mondo, was it really you?
It was that gay nigga. Press him.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
Yes.
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
You put dick in your mouth.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn
I'm done.
criminal?
I'm done.
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
And look at your man right on your balls, bro.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My
time has nearly come. Was that Mike Guy? Did he do a Mike Guy?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Yeah.
Really? What kind of evidence?
Talk to Mifumi.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Gonna be the most dumbest shit ever. Okay.
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
What do you have there?
That's a good question.
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Wander on the ground? Alright, then it becomes. It's Mondo's. Chihiro's. Probably Chihiro's, right?
I got it!
Boom.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed.
Boom.
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
It won't break anything from something simple. Monokuma already said
That's
that.
odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
They're not.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Okay.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Oh.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How the handbooks are broken? By exploiting a bug? By hacking it? By hitting its weak point? By hacking it? Maybe they were trying to physically hack it too. I told you it's possible to modify it. Okay. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Oh, I guess by hitting its weak point? Yeah.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't
I
you?
forgot about that. I won't lie to you.
You remember that?
I didn't. I just said I forgot.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Right.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
So what is it?
What is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
Yeah, we pressing you, you teddy bitch.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just make it a rule.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Talk to him.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Sauna.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
How would you not say anything?
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Like it's an actual school. Hey, thanks, Monaco.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna,
Yeah.
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Yeah.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Because Mondo probably broke his before when he had all his clothes on. Oh my god! It's clicked, it's over! He find out the weakness because his shit broke, and he decided to break fucking possibly Leon's as well, and also fucking whatchamacallit? Oh my god. It's over.
How'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Someone who had been in the sauna while also having their e-handbook in there.
Indeed.
Like the mystery is. Talk to
What
him.
if they found out by accident?
What do you
Talk to
mean by accident?
Yep.
What if the killer took their own
Own
handbook
handbook.
into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
Oh my god. I probably broke a bit of my ribcage doing that stupid
They
shit.
realized it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
Yep.
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Talk to them.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Me. Sorry.
I don't know of
I'm not
anyone who
talking.
took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Talk to him.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh, Taka figured it out too. No, Taka, no. Taka's done figured it out. Come on. Ah, bro. I do not like seeing this dude sad, bro. Boom, bitch!
my answer.
I'm so happy I don't ever have to do your voice again. Get the fuck out of here.
Your handbook got broken in the sauna.
Didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond shadow of a doubt. Oh god. Let's get into the real nitty-gritty of this bitch. I was a count genocide Dex gets about Chihiro's handbook card reader. Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my god!
It's not Leon's! It's not Leon's! It's his! He took Leon's and then. Oh my god. Did I hit it? I didn't hit it.
See?
Book works just fine.
Boom.
No, that's
You got that wrong! Right.
Mondo,
The
the
handbook-
handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
It's Leon's.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You know what I said, bitch.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall,
Well.
isn't that one actually yours?
Talk to him.
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Boom.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Boom.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is...
Are you slow? We've already established this. He's borrowing it. He didn't loan it.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Yeah, tell me I'm wrong.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong!
I'm not.
Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Taka, don't do this, man.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear. And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
So I have to do this crazy ass game again, don't I? Climax begin. Oh, okay, I'll do this. Okay, cool, I can do this.
Here's exactly what happened. First, last night, Celeste at the time. That's... with bagging... she would help. Simple, which is why he was able to use it. Once in... it seems... and attack. And that... it was likely in the heat of the... which is why the killer then removed... and finally, a girl's hand with this alone... after all, using one of... and that's exactly what the car... they changed... that could have been the Byakuya. So, he went and grabbed... he used the cord to... then, he wanted to...
Finally.
Around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade,
Right.
the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
Tight shit.
There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And
Oh,
just
that
as the
feels
killer
so
expected,
good.
The steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
Good.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Mondo.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
You think I forgot about that punch you gave me one day, bitch?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Do you not just hear my whole layout?
You need evidence. You need proof.
Fine, Mondo, show us your e-handbook.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
No, I could do this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
I don't even understand this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just doing shit.
You're wrong.
Oh fuck.
I won't listen.
Don't stop. Keep going. Whatever this is, keep doing.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Okay, boom. Ah! Break, okay. I wasn't even paying attention to
My
it.
thinking so far is right.
Right?
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon.
Right.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Right.
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you had to do, man.
I did it. I killed him.
Results A, C, okay, A, C, okay. A, I'll take hey, I'll take that. Gimme.
Bro, what are you saying?
You heard him.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Guilty. Sorry, Mondo. You did sock me in my face once, so nigga, you gonna have to hold that.
What?
God damn it.
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yet it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Awada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimura. You need to be very careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing, bro? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the B button, fast forward through the text.
We'll go through the story, y'all.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Hey, now nobody can say you ain't a real nigga no more. They gonna say I'm the baddest bitch.
No matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
I'm a bitch.
Wait.
Pussy ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, pussy ass nigga.
Once the killing games had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such dilemma must have sent him into spiraling into despair. What? And yet...
I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't feel like talking about that right now, gang.
But...
But we can go ahead and text about that shit later, though. You know, like, talk about it, like, you know, one-to-one real nigga shit, you know.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Time for a real nigga to get up.
I want to change.
I'm gonna be like 50 Cent. I'm gonna get shot and still get up, like real nigga shit.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to make immediate action, and so... That day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was me.
It sure was. Their biker gang fella had The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were, so Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be.
Fucking whatever.
Maybe talking to Mondo...
Oh, sorry. Maybe talking to that real nigga, real gang shit. Like, why ain't for real? Maybe I might buff a nigga up for real, you know? I'm gonna go talk to that nigga, see if he can give me advice. Like, how many... What do a nigga Carl? Like, what do he bench? How nigga get, like, what kind of protein powder nigga get into, man? Like, you know.
That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro.
Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
It could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro.
But how does moving a body keep a secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately began to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see?
Then Mondo did all that just to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed?
Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why, gay bro? Why did you do?
Because no matter what I did, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
Impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Folly? Hold up, let me take a Google check, y'all. Folly. Definition. A lack of good sense, foolishness, a costly ornamental building with no practical purpose, especially with the tire of mock gothic rune. What the fuck? Basically, Goofy. Just Goofy. To judge others by even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you that the embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother, his name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust to respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of this starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
It's gonna take over for you, Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just
gotta get stronger than Daya. Once, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come up on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory and dashing to oncoming traffic. But suddenly,
oh shit.
laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. Done. Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his own brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. Never it's up to you. No matter what you got. You got to get it together. This is the team. You, me, together. It's a promise between.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother.
Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation. Oh my god. Fuck.
That became the explanation of what happened to Mondo's for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong. Strong. I'm not a bitch.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on this secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that ever happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked so hard to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why.
Mondo.
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all the kind of fuzzy uneasiness. Just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness, turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my fault, gang. But why? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
I mean, you kept this secret all this time, right? If anyone find out, you'd...
But
Hey, man, you're right,
I
but
want to change.
I gotta get better. To be better, I can't just sit there lying to myself, lying to my niggas and everything. I want to be a YN. I want to be a gang leader like you is. To do that shit, I gotta get out my weakness. His words felt like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I gotta be a real nigga. I can't keep lying to myself. I ain't gonna have no more fake guns. Ain't talk no shit online, Instagram live. I'm gonna be a real nigga in the streets. I'm gonna sell dope. I'm gonna really be in the streets. I promise. But to do that, I gotta get strong. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit.
You piece of...
So what you're saying is I should just say it?
What?
You're saying you call me a pussy?
Huh?
Hey? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It's the kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm fucking strong. I'm stronger than you.
No.
No, my nigga, I came here for advice. Like, I know you, like, I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. What do you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Hey, you kind of scared me, gang.
Damn you!
Why the fuck did you have to tell me all that? You trying to rub it in my face?
I just wanted
Nah,
to...
you just a real nigga for real, and low key, I'm trying to be like you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am a real nigga. I'm realer than you. I'm more real than you ever be. I'm so real. I'm fucking alive. I'm stronger than you. Back of the head, you're dead. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down to the ground. No!
I
killed him.
I killed Chihiro.
I killed Chihiro. No shit, my fault.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
Yes, you are.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo, he was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side from everyone. That was the secret. The weakness that lived in his heart. Like his. And it turned him into a turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. God damn it.
Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't.
You bastard! Shut up! You son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, nigga. I'll say what I want. What the fuck? Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
No shit.
Now.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
That's good enough.
No. Wait a moment.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I said wait.
Sorry, man.
GG's no re, nigga.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
There's so many people he could be talking to in that moment. He could be talking to Taka, he could be talking to his brother, he could be talking to Chihiro. Hell, he might even be talking to himself when he say that. He's guilty. GG's. It has been a while since we have seen a death. Age of Death. Boom, boom. You sit back and enjoy this shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Stupid fucking bear. I'm sorry, did he get shocked in there or some shit? What the fuck happened to him? Nigga's completely evaporated. He's gone. Nigga got turned into butter? That nigga's butter!
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be my brother!
Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Sorry, my bad. That was a little too much. Oh, okay. He continues on. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna. Istaka sad screams. God damn, I feel terrible for this dude. Istaka sad screams invaded our skulls, and we were each forced to relapse once again. But he, of course, had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Yakia.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because the game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. No response except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? It's an obvious because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of a death. Like the voice of death. What the fuck? It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be
I don't
done.
particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room. Just when I stumbled upon him, I spotted Mondo coming out the girls' locker room. After that, after he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What? You actually witnessed the murder?
Such a fool, he didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? What a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. Thought it would liven things up.
Did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But...
Well, obviously it would reveal the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Yake turned and looked me in the eye. I feel his sharp eye piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Oh shit.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
Something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
I'm up next.
You.
I'd like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? Question is, why?
I want butter on my...
Sorry, I'm stopping.
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Me? Me? Me?
What the
Me. Oh my god.
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you'd have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor. Everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the low level of a childish criminal like yourself. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my
In the name
family.
of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion to God.
You're getting all
You're
riled
so
up.
cool. You're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear whatever it takes.
Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap.
This nigga's laughing in this nigga's face. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtains closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. And I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell. In hell had more of a future than us. With all of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Holy shit.
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
One thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who is it? The 16th high school student I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
I'm so curious about this. This makes me just want to play this game more. I'm not gonna lie to you. Got to do Boy's Life of Despair. The end. I actually really love that chapter. Especially the point where Mondo's story and Chihiro's story is essentially like the same in hand. One of them being physically weak, one of them being mentally weak. Just overcoming it. I mean, Mondo basically talks about it himself, but I just like it. It's a really good aspect. This took me way longer to defeat than I thought it would. I thought it'd be really fast, and it'd be so fast that I would even get to play part of the next chapter. But I think I might just start editing it. Especially because some people have been already asking me to put this next one out. I'm actually enjoying this game a lot, so I will actually be playing more of it. I actually want to finish this really soon, if I'm being particularly honest. Because, I don't know, this game's just fun, actually. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might play more. I'll see. Yes, I do. Save it here. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna pack it up. If you see my same fucking outfit, it's probably that I just more likely decide to continue recording or stop recording and then restart it. But if it's a different outfit, maybe I'll play it in the future, I'll probably tell you. But either way, for this video, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.